Patrick here inside the NWA Arena, coming to you from Nashville, Tennessee. We are right at it. We're on the crest of the Crockett Cup. Boy, what an exciting weekend that was.
An excellent 2 nights of the best professional wrestling we've ever seen, possibly in the NWA.
I think it was. Everything I have to say was it set the bar real high.
And we crowned our Crockett Cup champion. We saw all of our titles defended. It was an amazing 2 nights, and the last night was phenomenal.
And we also crowned our new NWA Junior Heavyweight Champion in Homicide. He is facing his first challenger, a man that he knows very well. They have a long history. Austin Aries is challenging for that Junior Heavyweight Championship in our main event on this episode. Also, the Hex is defending our NWA World Women's Tag Team Championship against Jennacide and Paola Blaze with a very special stipulation, which we will talk about very soon. And also, Trevor Murdoch is returning to in-ring action here on this episode. But we got to start things off hotter than a $2 pistol, because we are bringing in the Crockett Cup winners. The Briscoes are taking on their largest rivals, their toughest rivals in the OGK, and that's starting this episode right now.
NWA fans, the Crockett Cup has happened, and the man who left with the world title in the main event is coming out right now. Please allow me in welcoming Matt Cardona and the Cardona family. I guess allow me to say this, congratulations, champ. Anybody who saw the Crockett Cup will know it was somewhat contentious. And I just want to get your thoughts on the fact that you left with the title in maybe not the most championship-like manner. The Cardonas are here. Big Bad Mike Knox is here. The controversial VSK is here. And the NWA World's Heavyweight Champ is still here. The Crockett Cup, right? More like the Collusion Cup. It was almost the Nashville screw job. Where's Tim? Where's Tim? Tim Storm got involved, put his hands on me. Mickey James got involved, put her hands on Chelsea Green. Doug and Harry got involved, put their hands on my boys. And Double J, good old slap nuts himself, the impartial referee, put his hands on me more times than I can even count.
Egregious. Punch me in the face.
But luckily, I'm always ready. And I am still your NWA World's Heavyweight Champion. And I heard you guys. You think I tapped out? You think I tapped out? Do you think I tapped out?
I saw you tap out.
No, they thought I was tapping. No. No, guys, no. I wasn't tapping out. I was trying to get some crowd participation. Always ready. Always ready. Always ready. That's it. I wasn't tapping. I would never quit. I'm not a quitter. I'm not like the former champ, Trevor Murdoch. No. But speaking of Trevor, he's the man that beat Nick Aldis for this 10 pounds of gold, right? And Nick had months to invoke that rematch clause, but he didn't want to wrestle Trevor. No, he wanted to wait until I was the champion. He wanted to leech off me. He wanted to steal my buzz, and I don't blame him. Nick, I don't blame you. But if you think you're gonna get another opportunity at my title, think again, because it's not gonna happen. This is my title. This is my podium. That's my ring. This is my family, and the NWA is mine. We are here to save the NWA, and pretty soon, everybody, you, Velvet, Billy Corgan too, all of you, you're gonna thank us because we are the saviors of this goddamn company. Let's go.
The NWA All Access Annual Pass on Fight. For just $49.99 a year, you can see all 6 NWA pay-per-views each year live on Fight. Enjoy first-run airings each Tuesday of new NWA Powerrr episodes at a historical time of 6:05. Watch the action of NWA USA Saturdays and experience fight-only special events and content like the acclaimed 10 Pounds of Gold series. All the action, all the power, all the pay-per-views, all the shows. For only $49.99, that's a savings of over $100 opposed to if you were just to order it all alone. To subscribe, visit fight.tv today. That's FITE.tv. NWA All Access on Fight. Why bother with monthly subscriptions when 1 year gets it all?
Kyle Davis backstage at the Crockett Cup. The main event just occurred, and I'm joined right now by Jeff Jarrett, a special guest referee for the main event. It was chaos out there. You know, a lot of people could say it was a controversial finish. Can you walk me through what happened?
You know, Kyle, the very first jobs I had in professional wrestling were working the concession stand, setting up the ring, and refereeing. And my father told me the very first time over in Arkansas that I stepped foot in the ring to referee, he said, son, it's the hardest but most important job in the industry. And I took that to heart back then. Try to have a main event match without a referee. It's very important. And tonight, I put everything I had into this. I told the people I was going to call it exactly like I see it. And when I felt the low blow, it dropped me to my knees. And the next thing I know, I turn around, and you saw it. I saw Mickey James in the ring. You know, this isn't any other professional sport where you can go to a replay booth or you can have 3 or 4 different officials come down. I'm in there on an island by myself doing the very, very best I can. Kyle, you know it. The world knows it. I was born and raised on the NWA. I started a company and partnered with NWA. NWA runs through my blood. And the very last thing I wanted to do was taint the world title match, cause anything that would put a black eye on that title. And yeah, there's a little controversy here, and there are no do-overs. I did my very best. The world title match went down the way it did tonight. Maybe I'll get a chance to redeem myself if I did make a mistake. But at the end of the day, I did the very best I can, and Matt Cardona is the NWA World Heavyweight Champion.
Thank you for explaining.
The following tag team match is one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, weighing in a combined weight of 437 pounds, this is the team of Mike Bennett, The Trend, Matt Taven. They are the OGK.
Based on the way the brackets were originally set up for the Crockett Cup, people were assuming that you were going to see in the semifinals OGK versus Briscoes. It did not work out that way with the Fixers with a major upset victory, but we're getting it right now on Powerrr.
Oh yeah, the OGK, since coming to the NWA, they have been making major strides. And they're just such a well sought after tag team, and I'm so excited anytime they are in action.
Well, and we talked about bracket busters a lot. I mean, you know, the Fixers started that thing out. This is what we expected. This is the match that we thought we were going to get. We're going to
And their opponents, it's them boys and your 2022 Crockett Cup winners. This is Mark and Jay, the Briscoe Brothers.
And let's not forget, folks, there is a lot of bad blood between these tag teams. Keep in mind it was a final battle for Ring of Honor, for the Ring of Honor Tag Team Championships. Them boys were able to take out OGK and win those championships for a 12th time. They have battled a number of times, both as individuals and as tag teams over the years. But it's all coming down to this. our opening contest for our new season of NWA Powerrr.
All right, here we go,
Main event feels starting things off here on Powerrr as Matt Taven locks up with Jay Briscoe, coming off the ropes with a big shoulder tackle.
Well, when you talk about the number of times these guys have matched, does one team and the other seem to have an advantage when you wrestle each other that many times?
I don't think so. I think that this is kind of dead even. But you have to understand, knowing their opponents so well, this match might come down to just who makes the first mistake.
Exactly.
It might be the last mistake of the match.
Absolutely true.
Tag is made, in comes Mike Bennett.
Double team action now on Jay Briscoe. Up and he holds onto the ropes.
Bennett sent to the floor. Matt Taven eats an elbow, and Bennett on the attack. Battling out on the concrete floor, and Taven takes out Jay, but here comes Mark! Big drop kick!
And this match has started hot.
And I wouldn't expect anything different with these two tag teams.
Stomp to the face. Wasn't that long ago. Mike Bennett defeated Jay Briscoe for the ROH World Championship. And now Mark. Beautiful suplex.
And then comes up pointing.
Lateral press. Gets a 2 count. Chop to the chest. Tag is made. In comes Jay Briscoe. We saw this a lot in the Crockett Cup.
Oh, eats the boot.
And then knocks Taven off the apron.
Yeah, the trend has been neutralized, and Mark
Rocks
Briscoe.
his neck. Did you guys see his neck snap back?
Certainly did, hooking that outside leg with a 1 count on Bennett. Tag is made. In comes Mark Briscoe. Kick to the midsection.
So far, it seems the Briscoes have been in control of the majority of this match.
The one thing that more than anything that I have appreciated with the Briscoes is their intensity, and then they don't disappoint. They
I
come
love
out,
their style.
Absolutely. They come out, they're intense.
They brawl, they're technical, they're athletic. I just big fan of the style, of the way they wrestle.
I'm a big fan of the style from the OGK. They're
absolutely.
showing it off here. Beautiful tandem maneuvers. Forearm into the drop kick from Taven.
Yes.
Hooking the leg. 2 count on Mark Briscoe.
The OGK, to me, if you don't want to get into a technical battle with these guys because
Absolutely.
they are absolutely
Tag is made.
one of the best teams in professional wrestling.
Oh, beautiful!
I don't think Taven saw the tag.
The athleticism of the Briscoes, it's just incredible to watch them.
Back, and to your point earlier, Velvet, we're back to the brawling style.
Yes,
and
that's what I mean.
That has to benefit the Briscoes. It has to.
I just love the way they mix that up.
We've seen this before.
Comes that chair. Uh-oh. Somebody's in trouble.
I believe it's going to be the OGK.
He goes flying. He hits them both, taking them both down.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Big fight feel from the Briscoes. Sending a message as that this is why we won the Crockett Cup. This is why we're one of the best tag teams in the sport of professional wrestling.
Taking nothing away from the OGK, though.
Oh, and there's no doubt these fans appreciate what they're seeing. Absolutely, 2 of the top teams in professional wrestling going at it right now.
No doubt, Tim. Goes for that neck breaker. Taven counters.
Able to escape and get the back elbow. Tag is made. In comes Bennett.
Rolling through, big boot, punch to the face.
Isolating Jay Briscoe.
Slingshot into the kick to the face.
Back on the knees. Ooh. Beautiful elbow drop to the heart of Jay Briscoe. Spinning out.
Beautiful.
Into the brain buster, hooking the inside leg and broken up by Mark.
Just ring positioning there, just too close to the
Yes.
Briscoes corner. That was a devastating move, one that we actually saw the Briscoes hit earlier. Just ring positioning was off by just the slightest bit.
Briscoe diving in for the tag. Here comes Mark.
Referee Keenan, he's got a hard job keeping this match under control right now, and I feel like he might be letting things go more than he should. these poor men.
Absolutely is.
Beautiful Pele kick by Mark Briscoe. Bennett is there. Kick to the midsection.
Oh, man, mouthful of boot to Taven and Bennett.
Mark Briscoe's holding his own, catching him. Suplex.
You said that the ref didn't maybe let this go. The history that these guys have, I think if anybody's aware of that history, that plays into what you let go right now. You know what these guys are going to bring.
Oh, yeah.
Sit out. Into the cover. Oh, so close.
So close. What an exciting, action-packed opening match.
Tag is made. Got the double underhook.
That double underhook,
He's looking for the J-Driller. Bennett had it scouted.
Spins out, makes that tag.
Here comes Taven. And the trend with a spinning heel kick. And a step-up Enziguri.
Taven on fire now.
OGK is feeling it right now.
Taven recently celebrating a birthday. Like to celebrate with a big victory.
Beautiful.
On our season premiere of NWA Powerrr. On the shoulders of Bennett. Death Valley driver.
Followed up by a stiff kick to the face of Mark.
Shining
Not
whistle.
gonna do it.
Mark Briscoe has to break it up. And here comes Bennett.
A little chop fest going on now.
Forearm by Bennett.
Right behind him.
Super kick.
Super kick.
Knocked the taste out of his mouth.
Wait for the
he blocked
climax.
it.
Saw it
my
coming.
God.
Oklahoma roll.
This is what a match.
The winners of this match, the Briscoes!
The level of intensity, action, excitement. I mean, the list goes on. What an excellent opening match this was here in the NWA. Between both teams. Both teams brought it. They always bring it.
That's how we start off a season premiere here on NWA Powerrr. More incredible action to come.
Please welcome NWA Tag Team Champions, La Rebellion. Guys, you saw what just happened out there. What's your reaction to that?
To be honest, we don't really care about those teams. Lo importante aquí es que la Rebelión siguen y seguirán siendo los campeones de pareja de NWA. OGK no tienen nada que hacer aquí, ni siquiera tendrían que estar en esta empresa. Están perdiendo todo el tiempo.
OGK, what are you even doing in the NWA? Come on, guys. You've been trying so hard. We don't even care about the OGK. He already said it. Come on, really, man? The OGK? Really? Next week, in Powerrr, we're facing The End. They're a great tag team. That's what we care about right now.
Okay. And on that note, who will you be facing next?
There's been a lot of talk about the Briscoes winning the Crockett Cup. There's been a lot of talk about the Briscoes possibly coming after these belts. And you know what? That's okay with us too. Because we are still standing here as your world tag team champions. And at the end of the day, that's all that matters. Me dice todo lo que importa. Lo que importa que al final del día, estos campeonatos van a seguir en nuestra cintura. Guste a quien no le guste.
Okay. Thank you so much, guys.
The following match is one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 260 pounds, this is Trevor Murdoch!
This is the first time we're seeing Trevor Murdoch in action ever since he lost the 10 pounds of gold to Matt Cardona. We had an impassioned speech from Trevor Murdoch at the Crockett Cup about his place in the NWA.
He does not look happy right now, Joe.
Well, it's going to be interesting to see how he responds.
He's upset with the fans. He's upset with himself. He's certainly upset with the Cardonas. Oh, it's
but
going!
You know what? You can't blame Trevor for what he said. He spoke facts. He was speaking from the heart.
That boot came out of nowhere. Normally, Trevor Murdoch, he'll lock up with a guy to start a match, but he just started with a big strike on Brett Boucher.
He's taken out all his anger, his frustration, his emotions on Brett Boucher.
I don't know. I don't know this Trevor Murdoch. He's always been intense. But yeah, you're right.
He's got a mean streak in him right now. But again, I can't blame him. I don't blame him.
Well, one of the things that's always tough losing the NWA World's title is how somebody can respond.
Well, and the way he lost it, too.
Yeah, completely agree. Well, and to who he lost it to.
Don't say it.
Yeah.
Nobody says the C word. Oh, my God! I was just going to say that. Took the head off.
Look at the
Dear
intensity.
God.
Look at the intensity on Trevor Murdoch's face. This is different.
He's got Matt C's face on the face of Brett Boucher right now.
Boucher was pointing earlier, and he has a tattoo on his leg that says quad. He might need a tattoo on his forehead that says Trevor Murdoch.
Back elbow did not face the former champion.
I'm not even sure that registered.
This really is a different Trevor Murdoch. Even the vibe I'm getting off of him right now, he's just very stoic and it just super intense.
Oh, and we've seen this before.
No, not his head.
Ooh, big pile driver.
Oh, and the way he's putting him to this is different.
The winner of this match, Trevor Murdoch!
That was a definitive victory for Trevor Murdoch. Let's take a look at the replay at the end of this match. Brought to you by our NWA merch store located in Danny Deal's warehouse. Head to nationalwrestlingalliance.com/shop for all of our latest merchandise. And according to Danny Deal's, the best deals in the sport of professional wrestling. It looks like Trevor Murdoch's going to take a moment to speak with Kyle Davis.
Trevor, it's good to see that you are cleared for medical to actually be in the ring again. The Crockett Cup, you spoke to me at the podium, and I have to be honest with you, between that and what just happened in the ring, you don't really seem like the Trevor I remember.
Are you not entertained? Is this not what you want? Is this not what you wanted? You asked for it. I wasn't good enough before, and now you want to talk to me. Now you want to check on me. Now you want to see how I'm doing.
We love you, Trevor. Not me.
Oh, not like that. I didn't hear no calls from you, Kyle. I didn't hear no calls from them. You asked for this, and this is what you're going to get. I have no more patience for any of this. I have no more patience for this horse that I'm getting fed. You continue to feed me hacks. NWA, the blood is on your hands, not mine.
For over 70 years, one name has stood for history, legacy, and tradition in professional wrestling, and the centerpiece of that legacy is the original lineal heavyweight championship of the world, the one that started them all, known to many as the 10 pounds of gold. Now, by popular demand, you can own your very own symbol of excellence, as the NWA has teamed up with Fandu Belts to bring you the official replica of the NWA World's Heavyweight Championship. This meticulously handcrafted belt is available in two options, the original pre-2021 Glory, as well as the revised 2021 version with the UK plate updated by yours truly. Own the granddaddy of them all, the 10 pounds of gold. To order, visit fandubelts.com/NWA.
I'm joined right now by Mickie James and Nick Aldis. Main event just happened, and obviously nobody could foresee how that match would have ended. Mickie, obviously you were a big catalyst in how things went down, and just give us your thoughts.
I wish I could say that I had regrets about what happened tonight, but the fact of the matter is tonight was a mistake. Like, I didn't put my hands on Jeff Jarrett. I would never put my hands on Jeff. I have love and respect, and he knows that for him. I was just getting rid of the non-factor. I was getting rid of Chelsea Green because, let's face it, her and Matt must be the luckiest people on the planet. Like, they literally have a horseshoe wrapped around their neck. But I can tell you this is far from over, babe. Far from over.
Nick, you were on the receiving end of the loss, and obviously it's got to be weighing on you. To be honest, it's the first time I've ever actually had to announce you in the ring as either coming or going as world champion.
You know, I heard Jeff Jarrett talking about how the NWA runs through his veins. Well, it may not be a part of my family history for a lot of years, but for the last 4 years, it's been my entire life. So the NWA runs through my veins from now until my dying day. And Jeff, I understand your perspective. I hate what happened. I hate the way things turned out. I don't blame you. I understand. And Matt Cardona, Chelsea Green, Stooges, anyone else involved with your entire life, I need you to understand one thing. You know, I know, Mickey knows, everybody knows there was one thing that came into play and the reason why you left with the 10 pounds of gold, blind, unadulterated luck. And that luck will run out. And the next time I see you, I am not going to wrestle you. I am not going to embarrass you. I'm not going to stretch you. I am going to rip you limb from limb, and there is nothing you can do about it. And when I feel like it, I'll take my title back, and you can go back to the circus.
Joining me at this time, Austin Idol and the NWA World Television
Universal Hard Drive Austin Idol. Idol Mania Sports Management is running wild all over the entire globe, and this is the reason. He's 6'8". He's 375 pounds. He's half man. He's half monster. He is a monster. He is the Tower of Power. He is the one and only Tower Smash.
I know that. I was going to say that, and then you...
Well, you couldn't say it because you're not smart enough.
I was told you were coming out here because you had some huge announcement. Would you care to share what that huge announcement could be?
It's none of your damn business. That's what the announcement is. It's none of your damn business. Who do you think you are asking me something personal like that? Who do you think you are to ask me something personal like that? Paris, don't slap him. He's ugly enough. Don't slap him. Keep your mouth shut and listen to a genius. Something that you don't know anything about. What did you pass out, stupid pills?
I really need to know. You came out here, you had the time. I'm told you had an announcement to make. If you'd just like to share it with us, I mean, that is the point of being at the podium, is to share some information with the crowd.
I can say what I want, when I want, where I want, and how I want. At this particular time, as I mentioned previously, it's none of your damn business. I'll say what I want to when I want to.
I was told that there was a challenge of some sort, possibly. I heard rumors.
Oh, a challenge? You're talking about slamming my manster?
I don't know.
No one can do that. That's impossible. No one can slam this manster. No one. No one can pick him up and body slam him. No one.
What the great Austin Idol was trying to tell you, for those who watched the Crockett Cup, I cannot be taken off my feet. I cannot be moved. I dominate. And since no one in the back or in the business or anyone within 10,000 miles of this state will step up and challenge for the most seen championship on the planet, You can Google it, but you don't have to because we was on the cover of Google. That's how powerful this championship is. So I, as a sportsman, because I get bored easily, and like a big lion, I like to play with my food. You boo me because you wish you could be me. I understand. It hurts. It bothers you. He cuts his sleeves like me, but he forgot you have to lift weights to get guns. You just don't get it. Your problem with everyone in this building is your 30% effort and 70% excuses. I'm 95% and 5% caring, and this is my caring. I will give anybody an opportunity. If you can body slam me, I will give you a shot at this championship. So at least I'll give you a sporting chance.
It ain't gonna happen. Nobody will ever slam this man. Nobody.
Does that answer your question, Kyle?
Thank you.
Probably not.
Please stop squeezing my hand.
Enough said.
So anybody that can slam Tyrus gets a title shot. That's it.
Well, that's asking a lot.
It is, but
Well,
I know I couldn't do it.
Well, you cut through
I couldn't do it either.
all of the stuff that if you can just cut through the stuff that Austin Idol said.
Please.
There was a lot of truth to what Tyrus said, right? I mean, that is a big man, and he carries a prestigious title. Has he been taken off his feet? It's going to be a challenge. A lot of guys are going to step up and do it. I don't know who can do it.
I don't know. I guess that remains to be seen. We'll be continuing on here on NWA Powerrr with our NWA World Women's Tag Team Championship. It is on the line. That match is next.
The following match is one fall with a 20-minute time limit and is for the NWA World Women's Tag Team Championship. Introducing first, accompanied by Taryn Terrell, the team of Paola Blaze and Jennacide.
I mentioned at the top of the program that this particular match has a special stipulation that was brought forward by Taryn Terrell. If they are not victorious in this title attempt, in this attempt to win the championship, they will be forced to disband as a tag team.
No pressure though, right?
And their opponents, they are the NWA World Women's Tag Team Champions. This is AK, Allison K, Marty Bell. They are the Hex.
Well, Paola Blaze and Jennacide have already had opportunities at this championship before. And obviously there is some sort of friction that's happening with Taryn Terrell trying to be the glue to keep them together. But you can just tell by the attitudes and demeanor as they come out to the ring here at the NWA Arena. I don't even know if they're on the same page, and one team that's always on the same page is the Hex.
No doubt, Joe.
That's asking a lot to basically your cohesive unit. You're going to break it up if you don't beat the tag champs.
I think it adds a lot more pressure.
I was just exactly.
But obviously, Taryn Terrell has that confidence, or she wouldn't offer that, right? I mean, she believes they're going to win.
Or is it confidence, Tim, or is it really just desperation?
Yeah.
She basically berated William Patrick Corrigan
to
give him the match, and he said, under this condition.
How do you think Paola Blaze and Jennacide feel, though, about Taryn politicking like that?
I think that's the part of the role of the manager is you have to try to advocate for your team and get them these opportunities, and Taryn's been successful at that, but, I mean,
Paola does not look phased at all.
A little phased. Now a little phased.
I like this new side of Paola Blaze, though.
Yeah.
A lot of history between these two women. They absolutely hate each other.
That's an understatement.
Tag is made. In comes Allison K.
Some double team action from the Hex right off the bat now. Ooh.
And the Hex Express comes into the station.
Oh,
Paola trying to make
there's the tag.
Paola Blaze saying she's too big for me, but not for Jennacide.
Bionic beast right there.
Oh, the battles these two women have had over the years.
This is going to be an interesting matchup between these two women because they're pretty similar in size here.
Size and strength.
Trading blows.
Even experience. I mean,
Yes,
we know
all
that
three.
AK has been doing this maybe a little longer than Jennacide, but both have been really successful.
And of course, Allison Kay, a former NWA World Women's Champion as well. Now holding on to the tag team gold as a member of the Hex. Jennacide picks her up.
Buster on AK.
Hook in the leg. I don't know very many women who have the strength to get her up for a spine buster like that.
Oh, but Jennacide does.
I think as far as I think it's a little too early in the match to think that one big move is going to beat Allison Kay.
Cravat.
Well, the stipulation,
with a knee strike.
The stipulation, they have to do all they can because the stipulation is
good
if
point.
they lose, they are no longer a tag team. So they're going to pull out all the tricks tonight.
The only way to make diamonds is with pressure, and this might be enough pressure for them to succeed and not hold diamonds, but instead hold gold as Paola Blaze comes in with the Meteora. Looking for the cover of Marty Bell. Getting in the
Distraction on the
ring.
referee.
One count. Allison, sorry, Taryn Terrell on the outside.
She does not look pleased right now with Paola.
She was wasting some time there.
Tag to Jennacide.
Staggering Allison Kay, sending her face first into the canvas.
If anybody can put pressure on Allison Kay's back and can do some damage, it's Jennacide.
Oh, look at her rocking her head off the turnbuckle now.
Look at the outside leg, shoulders are down. Count on one.
AK's no joke. Jennicide's no joke either. I mean, AK's one half of the tag champs for a reason here.
Look at the leg and going for that chin. Reaching.
AK reaching for the tag. Jennacide trying to lock that other arm up.
And she traps it.
Ooh, she's got the pinky. Pinky's up.
She's trying to break it. She's trying to break that pinky.
Not the pinky though. That's AK's signature pose.
Well, and you hear
into the cover.
You hear Taryn Terrell on the outside saying pinky's down.
That's
Oh, and what a savage boot to the face.
Allison Kay has taken a lot of physical abuse here.
Marty Bell trying to rally these people to get behind Allison Kay as she tries to inch her way to make the tag she so desperately needs to tag out, but Jennacide just continues to keep her locked up. AK fighting back now.
Shut down by Jennacide with a clubbing blow to the back.
Jennacide and Paola Blaze, they have to do whatever it takes to win this match.
Choking the life out of AK with that big bionic boot.
And they can't get disqualified here either.
Ooh, so
That's
close
true.
to the tag, so close. Almost made the tag to Marty Bell.
You gotta play it clean. Once again, still trying to wrap her up. Now
Ooh,
applying
the pressure on the shoulder.
really wearing down Allison Kay. Trying to neutralize the larger of the two members of the Hex.
Jennacide showing her submission skills here. Oh, AK is in trouble.
And Marty Bell is fired up. She knows her partner's in trouble. She knows she wants to help.
She is just itching to get in this ring. AK fighting back now from underneath. Oh, but Jennacide shutting her right back down.
And again into that neutral corner.
She gets the boot up though.
Finally getting some separation. Went for a clothesline. Ducked by Jennacide, who plants her on the top turnbuckle. Stretches her out into the tree of woe.
Just laying those boots into her stomach.
She comes and she connects.
Sliding in with the clothesline. Allison Kay still trapped now, able to dislodge herself. Tag is made. Here comes Paola again. Oh, and for the Meteora
Oh,
one
that
more
might be the
time.
opportunity. AK needs to make the tag. No, Paola.
She made the tag.
Couldn't stop her.
There it is. Here comes Marty Bell.
House of fire right now.
Strike to the face. Strike to Jennacide. Face first.
cover now. Jennacide says nope.
And drags Paola Blaze to the corner. She's been ready to make that tag. She's there. Oh, there it is.
Jennacide calling the shots in this tag team match. Marty Bell escapes out the back door. Ooh. Forearms to the back. Down to the chest.
Not even phasing Jennacide, though. Jennacide shaking her head like, nah.
Looking for a crucifix pin. No transitions.
Just too big and too strong.
She's gonna power her up. Look at, oh, she got her.
Wow, pure power by Jennacide.
Bringing her to their corner, very smart, very smart. Body shots now by Jennacide.
Those open hand shots. Jennacide, an incredible striker. You follow her on social media, you know how much she trains in the gym in the sport of Muay Thai. Tag is made. I'm not sure if Jennacide saw that at all.
I don't think she knows.
TKO from Jennacide. Josh, she didn't realize it. She could have won the match there. She could have won the match.
Well, there's still time.
Wait a minute, guys. Wait a minute, guys. This is where
Paola Blaze wants. That's okay. Paola Blaze wants this win.
But she could have had the match won had.
Inside cradle. Shoulders are down.
Oh,
they lost.
No!
They lost.
The winners of this match, and still NWA World Women's Tag Team Champions, the Hex.
Could we say it was the blind tag?
Absolutely,
that costed them this match. Paola Blaze knows it's on her right now. You can see her kind of cowering down. She knows that she costed them the match.
Taryn Terrell trying to be the peacemaker, but now this tag team is completely dissolved. They made a major bet and came up snake eyes.
Oh, Jennacide does not look happy right now.
We will not be seeing these women in the tag team division anytime soon.
And Jennacide wants nothing to do with them.
All right, we got to take a break. When we come back, we're going to hear from our NWA National Champion, Jack Stain.
The NWA All Access Annual Pass on Fight. For just $49.99 a year, you can see all 6 NWA pay-per-views each year live on Fight. Enjoy first-run airings each Tuesday of new NWA Powerrr episodes at a historical time of 6:05. Watch the action of NWA USA Saturdays and experience fight-only special events and content like the acclaimed 10 Pounds of Gold series. All the action, all the power, all the pay-per-views, all the shows. For only $49.99, that's a savings of over $100 opposed to if you were just to order it all alone. To subscribe, visit fight.tv today. That's FITE.tv. NWA All Access on Fight. Why bother with monthly subscriptions when 1 year gets it all?
Please welcome the new NWA National Heavyweight Champion, Jack Stain. Jax, I guess I should congratulate you on your win, but I think I speak for many fans when I say that Mayweather deserved better. What do you think about this?
May, have you not figured out yet that I do not care what the fans want? I do not care what Mayweather wants. Does he deserve better? No, because he was the weak link. He was the inferior one. He was the one who continued to let me down. So I did exactly what I told the world I was going to do. So you can bury Mayweather because I just murdered him, left him laying. They carried him out of the building, May. And I left with, well, you know what I left with, May. You see, because unlike anybody else in this world, my mouth writes checks my ass can cash. You're welcome for my time, May.
Yes. Thank you very much, Jax.
NWA fans, joining me at this time, Tom Latimer and the NWA World Women's Champion, Camille. You can hear the crowd respecting the champion, but I've heard the rumor backstage, and I'm guessing that's why you're out here right now. There's a lot of talk that Strictly Business may no longer be a thing. Can you verify this?
Kyle, I'm afraid to tell you that Strictly Business is no more. All good things must come to an end, and it's come to an end. So, because I was sat at home, right, on my house, and I was thinking, I came to the conclusion that I don't need anybody. I'm my own man.
I write my own destiny. I'm too talented to be held back. So it's not strictly business. It's personal. Very personal. The only person, Kyle, that I need in this life is this girl right here.
But look, Kyle, I told him to get rid of Chris a long time ago. Because I know my baby, he's strong and all, but you can only carry dead weight but for so long.
Wow.
And that's tiring on the body, you know what I mean? And baby, you need to be fresh. You need to be ready because you are a star. You are the star. And your time is now. And for everybody, that's right. Go ahead, his time is now. And for everybody listening backstage, just know it's us against all y'all.
You heard it right there. The power couple is taking over.
I think that's a major statement there from Camille. We saw Strictly Business be a dominant force. Unsuccessful as of late, and I think that's what really brought down that tag team, that unit. They just couldn't quite get to that level that they were hoping to hold championship gold. They came up short in the Crockett Cup, and maybe at that point it was really doomed to fail.
Those were some stiff comments made by Camille, though, calling Chris Adonis dead weight. I mean, how do you think he feels about that?
Well, I mean, Kyle Davis called them the power couple. You can't argue with that. That's.
Oh,
two,
I'm not arguing.
Yeah, that's no. I'm just saying that's two
Adonis
amazing athletes. Maybe their time is now.
That remains to be seen, but we are going right along into our main event. The NWA Junior Heavyweight Championship is being defended now on NWA Powerrr.
The following match is one fall with a 20-minute time limit, and is for the NWA Junior Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, weighing at 202 pounds, he is no moniker needed, Austin Aries.
A lot of people picked Austin Aries as the favorite in the Fatal 4-Way at the Crockett Cup to determine the Junior Heavyweight Champion. He came very close to winning it, but just short. And that's why he's earned this opportunity to be the number one.
And
contender.
he is our new NWA Junior Heavyweight Champion from Brooklyn, New York. Weighing in at 187 pounds, he is the notorious legend, Homicide.
And I think what's so interesting about this matchup is this is far from the first time these two have tangled in a squared circle.
Yeah.
Tim, that level of familiarity, it's got to be interesting. It's going to lead to an incredible main event match.
Well, and we've seen both these guys be successful. Homicide wins this major title that Austin Aries really, I think you said he was one of the favorites. It's always going to be interesting when these guys lock it up.
Robert King, our lead referee, holding that championship belt, that brand new championship belt, modeled after the NWA Heavyweight Championship of the 1960s. We've brought that design back, modernized it for 2022, and here we go, main event time.
Both these men look more than ready to get at each other. We're just waiting for that bell to ring.
Early advantage from Homicide, but Austin Aries able to counter. Headlock takeover again into the head scissors. And again, headlock takeover into the head scissors.
Woo.
I know every single time these guys get in the ring together, both of them are going to have to feel like they have something to prove. I think Austin Aries, because he did not win that title,
Yeah.
I think he's probably got the edge as far as that motivation. But Homicide has worked forever to own that title. I mean, they're equal motivation as far as my mind is.
Austin Aries down with a headlock takeover. Into the cover. Able to roll back. Again a cover. Homicide trying to put it away early. 2 count.
Uh-oh.
A little frustration there.
Austin Aries looking for brainbuster. No. Homicide escapes out the back door. Rolls
There's a
it
roll
through.
up.
Oh, so close. close.
Couldn't quite get all of that weight into that pin. Austin Aries falls hard onto the apron and then onto the concrete floor.
That was a hard landing.
This is a dangerous place to be, especially if you're fighting the notorious 187. Oh, fish hooking him! Fish hooking him!
Dirty, and he's biting his ear. He's biting Austin Aries in the ear.
This is turning into a dirty street fight.
Well, Joe, you said it. That's a dangerous place to be. I mean, that's not where you want Homicide. You want to get him in the ring, make it more of a technical match. You don't want a fist fight.
Which is what Austin Aries is trying to do, because he's extremely technical in his wrestling maneuvers.
Looking for the Koji cutter.
Well,
An avalanche Koji cutter.
I think that's part of Austin Aries' frustration.
Is he's trying to go that route.
Into the cover?
Yes.
But still hadn't been able to get the edge.
Right.
Keep in mind, this is our junior heavyweight championship match with a 225 weight limit.
The intensity of Austin Aries is something I have always appreciated watching him compete in any match.
William Patrick Corrigan choosing the 225
Right.
weight limit. So we can have explosive matchups with these junior heavyweights.
Well, it's going to be the physicality, the grit that defines this division. And we talked
Nice
about this a
Russian
little
leg
bit.
sweep, yep.
Austin Aries would like to call it the side Ukrainian leg sweep. Told me that earlier in the back. I support that as well.
I dig it.
Got to respect that.
12-6 elbow to the cranium.
At that 225 weight limit, this is almost a hybrid. I mean, it's a bigger, stronger, grittier, not more competitive, but a more physical division.
Oh, that neck wrench gets me every time. The pressure that is put on the neck when it is just wrenched to the side like that. Ugh.
It makes it really difficult to know if you're going to prepare for a high-flying matchup or a power matchup. You can really see it all.
Homicide trying to build the momentum now.
That's what's so great about the NWA and our growing junior heavyweight division. Homicide blocks the clothesline, looking for the Koji cutter again. Oh, a massive collision.
Oh my gosh.
Both men are down.
Yes. Homicide grabbing his head now. I think he suffered a little bit more of the blow in that double down than Austin Aries did.
I'm not sure either one of these guys know where they're at.
But they are still swinging for the fences.
Oh, the wars these men have been in the ring together. I mean, they're extremely familiar with one another.
Battles at Ring of Honor for their world championship.
Yeah.
And now they're here in the NWA.
Beautiful!
Belly-to-belly suplex immediately into the cover and 2 count.
Homicide challenging the ref right now on that 2 count.
Well, he knew he got 100% of that. I think he thought that was over right there. But Austin Aries is never going to quit.
Oh no, he's a tough competitor, Austin Aries.
Got the double underhook. Austin Aries able to counter. Has Homicide up on the shoulders. Homicide ducks out the back. Koji cutter! Koji cutter
Oh,
connects!
could this be it?
That's how he won the championship at the Crockett Cup.
Austin Aries got his foot on the rope last second.
Foot on the bottom rope.
Now that happened, I feel like he didn't have the strength after that move to physically kick out of that.
Austin Aries has won championships all over the world, almost every promotion he's ever worked for. He's been a world champion. He wants to be the same here in the NWA. He wants to be a junior heavyweight champion, but he has to get out of this STF. He has to get out of the
long
hole.
way to go to get to those ropes.
Oh, but he can do it though. He can definitely do it.
Crawling with everything that he's got.
So close, Austin.
Fingertips
He's got
away.
it.
Homicide had to readjust to make sure that foot was hooked, and I think just for a second he lost the pressure on the face.
He's calling for the end here.
Trying to set him up for the cop killer. Ooh, but he gets out.
Oh, the rolling 5-arm. The rolling 5-arm. Shoulders are down. Schoolboy pin 2 count. Looking for the last chancery. The last chancery.
Oh, now Homicide, he's in a little trouble now. He's got to somehow get out of this move, of this
Oh,
hold.
it's in deep. It's in
he's
deep.
so close to
He's
the
got a
ropes.
tap. He's got a tap.
He's so close.
We could
He's
have
got
a new champion right here. He can't reach the ropes.
So close, so close.
After just winning that championship, he's going to lose it here.
Tapper reached the
Powerrr
ropes. He's got the
now.
ropes. He's still in this. Oh, that was close. Austin Aries does not look pleased at all right now with the referee.
Now he's dumping Homicide out on the apron. Austin Aries, I don't know what he's got planned out here.
Oh, no.
Oh, up on the shoulders, perhaps a Death Valley
no,
driver.
If he hits.
No way.
Swing and a miss, shoulder to the midsection by Aries.
Oh, the neck snap on the ropes.
Oh, that did a lot of damage.
Oh,
that did a lot of damage.
Every time. Aries setting him up now.
Oh, big drop kick.
He connects.
He's rocked the champion. He's rocked the champion.
He's not finished yet, Joe.
Picking him up.
Oh, he hit it.
Brainbuster.
Oh, but can he pin the champ?
Brainbuster. He's got it.
Is this
He's
it?
got it.
Oh, he's got the foot on the ropes last second.
Wow.
Austin Aries thinks he has this one.
That's that ring placement. If he had pinned Homicide maybe in the middle of the ring, maybe the outcome of this match would have been different.
It
but
shows what incredible veterans both of these
Right.
men are, knowing exactly
calling
where they
for
are
it.
in the ring at all times.
Absolutely.
He's calling for it right now.
This
if he
could be
hits
it.
this.
Oh, can he hit it though?
This could be over.
Homicide getting to his feet
Homicide's
though.
up to his feet. Oh! Crotched on the top. Austin Aries. He's looking for an avalanche. OGK!
Got him. What a matchup.
The winner of this match, and still NWA Junior Heavyweight Champion, Homicide.
Congratulations on your first successful title defense. I don't know who's going to be able to take that strap from Homicide. Thank you so much for joining us on NWA Powerrr. We will see you on Saturday for NWA USA.